There is a question, a single, seemingly innocent question that men ask women every single day in every corner of the world. They believe it is polite. They believe it is respectful. They believe it is the right way to signal their interest. They are catastrophically wrong. This question is not a bridge to connection. It is a conversational death kiss. It is the single most potent incantation for instantly and often irrevocably friend-zoning yourself. It is a verbal ritual of self-annihilation, a declaration of your own powerlessness so profound that her nervous system, her ancient, honest biological core will recoil from it in a wave of subconscious contempt. Today, we do not just expose this question. We will perform a psychological autopsy on it. We will dissect the disastrous frame it broadcasts, the weak, supplicating energy it radiates, and the universal, soul-crushing response it elicits from the feminine. And then, we will give you the antidote, the sovereign Mode 1 alternative that shatters this pathetic dynamic forever. Pay close attention. The difference between the man she craves and the man she likes as a friend is often decided in the space of this single, fatal utterance. The deconstruction begins now. First, let us name the poison. The conversational death kiss is not a single fixed set of words, but a category of question. A question that commits one cardinal, unforgivable sin. It asks her permission to define the reality of your interaction. So, do you want to, maybe, hang out sometime? I was wondering if you'd like to go on a date with me. What are you doing this weekend? Do you want to do something? Do you hear it? Do you feel the catastrophic collapse of power in those phrases? This is not a man stating his intent. It is a boy asking his mother for permission to go out and play. Let us dissect the 3 layers of failure embedded in this question. Layer 1, the broadcast of scarcity. The hesitant, questioning tonality immediately signals that this is a high-stakes moment for you. It communicates, "This interaction is very important to me because I don't have many others like it." It reveals a profound scarcity mindset. You are communicating that her acceptance is a rare prize you are hoping to win, rather than a natural outcome of your abundant reality. Layer 2, the surrender of frame. By asking, "Do you want to?" you are explicitly handing her the architectural blueprints to your shared reality and asking her to be the lead designer. You are seeding the frame. You are communicating, "I have no plan. I have no world of my own. My only desire is to be a guest in your reality, on your terms." A woman is biologically incapable of being aroused by a man whose reality is weaker and more porous than her own. She does not want an invitation to lead. She craves a reality so compelling that she can joyfully surrender to it. Layer 3, the annihilation of sexual tension. This question is the conversational equivalent of turning on the bright fluorescent lights in the middle of a suspenseful horror movie. It is an act of pure, unadulterated anti-seduction. It replaces all mystery, all ambiguity, all delicious unspoken tension with a sterile, boring, and predictable request for a platonic activity. Hanging out is what friends do. You have just verbally defined yourself as one. You have kissed her on the forehead when your goal was to kiss her on the mouth. You have committed conversational suicide.
Now, observe the machinery of her response. When you deliver the conversational death kiss, you trigger a predictable three-stage shutdown sequence in her psyche. This is not personal. It is a biological and social reflex. 1. The moment of pity. Her first fleeting reaction is a pang of pity. Her limbic brain registers your weak frame, your supplicating energy, and a part of her feels a maternal sadness for your lack of power. 2. The calculation of utility. Her mind then immediately shifts to a resource calculation. He's nice, he's non-threatening. Can he be useful to me? This is where the friend zone is born. You are recategorized from a potential lover to a potential provider of non-sexual resources, attention, validation, free meals, emotional support. 3. The social script evasion. To avoid a direct, cruel rejection, she will deploy a socially approved script. "Ah, you're so sweet, but I'm really busy right now. I just see you as a friend. Let me check my schedule and get back to you." She is not lying to be malicious. She is using a pre-programmed social tool to manage a low-value, non-threatening interaction. The Gnostic dissection. Do you understand? Your question was not a question. It was a diagnostic tool, and with it, you gave her all the data she needed to diagnose you as a safe, pliable, and utterly non-sexual beta male. She did not friend-zone you. You eagerly, willingly placed yourself in the very center of that platonic prison and handed her the key.
There is another way, a path of sovereign, unapologetic truth that shatters this entire pathetic dynamic. It is not a different question. It is the annihilation of the question itself. It is the way of Mode 1. After establishing an initial connection, you hold her gaze, let a beat of silence pass, and state your reality with a calm, declarative tone. Your energy is intriguing. I've decided we're going to explore it further. We'll get a drink Thursday night. Let us deconstruct the raw power of this transmission. This is not a request, it is a sovereign decree. It broadcasts abundance. The tone is calm, unhurried, and detached from the outcome. It communicates, this is happening. It is a natural and expected event in my reality. Your participation is assumed, but my well-being is not dependent on it. It seizes and holds the frame. The language is active and declarative. I've decided. We're going to. We will. You are not asking for her input on the reality. You are informing her of the reality she has just stepped into. It creates erotic tension. It is specific and decisive. Drink, Thursday night, which signals leadership. But it is also subtly ambiguous and dominant. Explore it further, which ignites her imagination and bypasses her logical yes-no defenses. You have not asked for a date. You have announced an exploration. It is a call to adventure, not a request for an interview. This, initiate, is the difference between a boy asking for a playdate and a king summoning a courtier to his private chambers. The conversational death kiss, do you want to hang out, is the prayer of the powerless. It is a symptom of a deep internal disease, the belief that her desire is something you must request rather than something you must command. The Mode 1 decree is the medicine. It is the external manifestation of a profound internal shift. A shift from a reality of scarcity to one of abundance, from a frame of supplication to one of sovereignty, from the pathetic hope of being liked to the unshakable certainty of being a man whose reality is worth exploring. You now have the gnosis. You can see the poison, and you have been given the antidote. To continue asking the death kiss question is no longer an act of ignorance. It is a conscious choice to remain in the prison of the friend zone. If you are ready to incinerate that choice, to burn away the supplicating nice guy and begin forging the sovereign within, command the like button now. Acknowledge this sacred, brutal truth. What is the most pathetic death kiss question you have ever asked a woman or heard another man ask? Drag that cringeworthy memory from the shadows into the light. Post it in the comments below. We will use this space as a ritual graveyard for our old, weak beta selves. Every comment is another nail in the coffin of the man you used to be. To master this art, to make the Mode 1 decree your natural and effortless language, requires a complete rewiring of your social and psychological programming. It requires a journey into the forges of the Seduction Noire cathedral. Subscribe and strike the obsidian bell of unveiling. Commit yourself to the great work of becoming the man who no longer asks for a place in her world, but builds a world so compelling that she will move heaven and earth for a chance to get in. Stop asking her if she wants to hang out. Start showing her a reality she'll never want to leave.